Hello, Soul Diggers. Welcome to another episode with me, your host, Kim Meller. Now, this is a very special week because this is my birthday week. So it's currently the 16th of February, the time I've been recording this. And yeah, I am an Aquarius in the Aquarian Age. And I feel like my soul has come here at this time for a reason. And this point in time, the Aquarian Age, is very much about embodying this feminine energy and us as women really embracing that part of us and having life be flowy and magnetized and receiving and allowing. But oh my goodness, it was not my life for, I'd say, a good 35 years. Don't get me wrong, hustling and exhaustion got me so far, but it was just a stepping stone to how I live my life now. And I used to thrive off of this hustle and lack of sleep. And I used to love telling people that I'm so busy, I'm exhausted. If it's not done by me, it's not going to get done at all. Have you ever heard yourself saying that? If it's supposed to be, it's up to me, my strength. If this is going to work, it has to be on my own terms with all of my energy. And I think I was subconsciously conditioned by my parents because I loved my childhood. I had such a wonderful, blessed upbringing, but I saw them work really hard. And they were very much a part of the system where you work hard, you pay your bills, you work an hour, you get paid an hour. If you want more, you have to work harder. And then someday you can retire and someday you might get there. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to go and get good grades and do what my parents did. I had no idea what I wanted to do growing up. Absolutely no idea. I did have a feeling of wanting to be free and just wanting to have loads of fun. But no one that I saw around my circle of influence was living the life that I wanted to live. So I think subconsciously I was trying to please my parents by going down the normal route of going to university, studying for, it was sports and exercise science that I studied for, to go on and be a teacher. And I can remember I had some work experience in a school and I almost had this out of body experience where I was like, "Mm, this is not for me." Absolute hats off to any teachers. You are doing a fantastic job. I just knew my soul was not supposed to be doing that. I wasn't clear on what I was supposed to do, but I just knew there was something more. And I was like, how can I just figure out how to be happy and live in abundance, have loads of money, do what I want? And that's, of course, when my network marketing business came into my life and it started to transition from there. But my work ethic definitely came from my parents. And it's been a blessing and a curse because I was so unconscious at that time. The only way I felt I could move forward was through that old paradigm of hustle, that unhealthy masculine, very controlling. Imagine you have a butterfly in your hand, and if you squeeze it too tight, the butterfly would die. My whole life, I was killing butterflies, so afraid to let go just in case it didn't work out. And so it set me up for success and it got me, I'd say, through the first 34, 35 years of my life. And, I was so proud that I had 3 hours sleep. And I was so proud that I was shattered and I was tired. And if people asked me how I was, I'd be so busy. I was so anchored in this paradigm of to have more, I must do more. And I just had to learn how to unprogram that and unhook that and almost heal my whole lineage of family because it's been a generational story. And I had this overwhelming sense of I am the person that is going to rewrite the history for my future family. And so this hustle, push, 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 if it's meant to be, it's up to me. What I realize now is that is very unhealthy. And it was so unhealthy for me that I wasn't allowing myself to have fun and feel any of the joy that's in life. Like I didn't know how to be happy. I didn't know how to how to relax. And looking back on it now, I was like, wow, I was burnt out, absolutely burnt out. And I'm not saying that hustle isn't bad or it's wrong. I'm saying that there's a balance. Of course, we require a healthy hustle, a healthy masculine that's also integrated with the feminine. And so, what I found trying to discover this balance of being a sovereign being is I was so far on the end of being masculine. I didn't need a man. I didn't need any help. It was just me. Like even someone offering to take care of my luggage on holiday, I was like, no. I'd have a backpack on my back. I'd have 2 suitcases, walk up the stairs, and I'd be like walking through life, proving that I didn't need any support. So of course, I didn't attract any support. And I just remember feeling so pissed off, frustrated, annoyed. I was just like, how do these people live this life of freedom? Because, yeah, they might have the money, but my God, I'm not even enjoying what I have. Like, how is this even possible? And what I've realized through studying my own sovereignty and my own energy systems is the feminine energy is so powerful. Like it's not weak. It's not something that I I used to think that having this feminine energy was, oh, just take care of me and I'll do nothing. But that was an unhealthy feminine of just complete surrender without any responsibility. And I remember I used to look at women who were taken care of by men and thought they were weak. I'll be completely honest. I was like, that's disgusting. Like, you're just so entitled. Like, this is supposed to be the time where women rise. And looking back on it now, it's like, if that woman wants to do that, great. Absolutely. Hats off to you. And here we are now. I am honestly feeling so good about where I am. I feel like I'm more and more in my natural state of flow. I feel like I'm in my heart. I feel like I'm shifting my energy. And it's almost like I've reprogrammed my nervous system. And I find it very hard to be in this unhealthy masculine now because I know how it feels to be in this state of flow and have things come to you and magnetize. Like magnet for miracles is one of my favorite sayings. And abundance is our natural state. It's powerful, it's simple, but it's not always easy to do. Because I think a part of me was so afraid to let go of this identity of who would I be without this masculine hustle, right? So, yeah, how do we get this balance between business and life and family and fun? Like, I'd love for you guys to just think about, have you ever been so burnt out that you've just thought, oh my God, I can't do this anymore? I know that deep down there's another way. There's another way of being. And that way of being is the feminine energy. And it's so powerful. It really, truly is. And the feminine flow, the secret to feminine flow is this is the magic. Feminine flow is where the magic happens. When we allow our feminine to flow, we have insights, downloads, we dream big, we step into this world and this vision that we never thought we could ever possibly have. And we also have lots of fun. We create our reality from our daydreams and we don't feel like we have to push all the goddamn time. And honestly, I'll be honest, I didn't even know what going with the flow meant. I was like, what is flow? I don't even know. So I'm still working on all of this, and this is not perfect. This is just me speaking as to where I am now and the things that I'm learning. And one of the things that I've really got clear on is the fact that there's a difference between knowing and embodying. Now, I think subconsciously I've known that rest is essential and reflection time is essential. But I wasn't doing it. There was a part of my subconscious that was trying to manufacture my manifestations. So I think most of the population are trying to do that. They're trying to manufacture their manifestations by thinking that they have the control of it. What do I need to do to make this happen? If I didn't make it happen, I mean, who else is going to make it happen? There's almost this subconscious fear underneath that there's no trust in the universe whatsoever. There is no magic. And if it's going to happen, it's up to me. And there's a big difference between manufactured manifestation and surrendered manifestation. So now I feel like I'm in this place of, I trust it's already happened. I trust I've already met my one on some level. I trust that the abundance is flowing into my life because it's my vision. It's alive in my being. It's in every cell of my soul. It's what keeps me up at night and wakes me up in the morning. And so if you have a desire, that's because that is flowing through you to you because it's already happened on some level. And so what you need to ask yourself is, instead of what do I need to do to make this happen? How do I show up to participate in the process? And here's the thing, guys, just because you've put something on your vision board today doesn't mean it's going to be there tomorrow. If we had everything that we wanted right here, right now, we'd have to literally demanifest ourselves. That we couldn't eat all of the amazing food and all the amazing homes in the space of a day. So what I mean is we can squash a 3-year vision into a 3-month vision, and a 2-month vision into a 2-day vision. And I have honestly been manifesting some craziness within a 48-hour window. And that's because I've not been attached. I've been in my flow. I've been painting more. I've been wearing more feminine clothes. And I'm just in full trust that it's all coming. But I've still had that masculine, that healthy masculine of taking aligned action and having the structure that then allows me to flow. So I personally find that feminine flow comes more naturally when I actually create space for it. So the way that I like to see it is, we all have masculine and feminine energies in our body. And my masculine is working for my feminine. My masculine is taking care of my feminine essence. So he is going to create structure. And then she is going to be able to flow within that structure. Now, I went from having no personal development 8 years ago to jumping full balls deep into personal growth. And it was book after book after book. It was mindset, do. Whoa. So I went from one extreme to the other. And I was like, okay, my calendar needs to be full. So I would literally, from the moment I woke up at like 5:30, every 15 minutes would be scheduled. I mean, just thinking about that now gives me heart palpitations. Like, if I looked at my calendar now and there was no spaciousness, I would be overwhelmed. I would do nothing, and I'd instantly have some kind of panic reaction to that. And honestly, if you'd have told me 8 years ago, Kim, you need to have space in your calendar to flow, I would have gone, what are you even on about? Like, I have to get this done. And can you feel underneath all of that is, I don't trust that I'm enough. I don't trust it's going to happen. I need to make it happen myself. And so I schedule time for it. So, for example, after I've recorded this podcast, from 6 till 8, nothing. I'm going to take myself for some food. I'm going for a walk on the beach to watch the sunset. Yeah. And that feels so good for the fact that I've scheduled that in. So I make sure I block out time for myself and actually just free flow time to not actually do anything. So again, I used to be like, well, I need to go to Tesco's. That's not work. I need to still schedule in going to Tesco's, but actually have nothing in that space. Like, just try it on for size. Even start with 20 minutes. And I don't care if you just sit in stillness and do nothing. I want you to have very little commitments, no commitments, just literally just being. And honestly, for me, like there's so much value in scheduling the feminine flow because I have still got this healthy masculine that needs to know that there's some structure there. So if I know that, oh, okay, I can be present in this time because I have calls from 8 till 10. So that's enough because I need to recharge my energy to be able to give and serve. And this is another thing, like I really understand the power of self-love and how I want to always be giving from this overflowing place. So overflowing that I can give from the actual saucer. So after I've given from the saucer, my cup is still overflowing. So yeah, guys, it's magic. The space is where the magic can occur. Imagine if you're just go, 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 go. Are you actually receiving all of the efforts that you're putting in? Are you stopping to smell the roses? Are you actually like witnessing the miracles and joy that's in your life? Because honestly, when you do, oh my gosh, so many more things will show up for you. And it's like that phrase that says what you focus on expands. And if you focus on the miracles and you reflect on, wow, can you believe I saw that feather just drop down from the sky as I was thinking about, my vision and my future and I was talking to my angels. Like these things happen all the time, but if you're so in this control space and this manufactured manifesting, you're missing all of the signs, and this is the magic. Oh my goodness. So feminine flow is super, super powerful. And I want to share a few things that you can do to start stepping into that because people say, okay, I mean, people even ask me, what is feminine flow? And that's, I think, how far we've come in terms of trying to compete with men. We've gone through this whole movement of feminism and just trying to prove our worth as women, but we're trying to prove our worth as women in a masculine way. Like, how does that even make any sense? So I know it's absolutely crazy to me. So I think as women, we've come so far in terms of the feminism movement and the burning the bras. And it's like we fought for our right to vote and we fought for our right to be heard and be equal and be at the same level as men. But we're not men. Yes, we should be equal and treated equally, but we're different. We're wired differently. We have different needs, different desires, different energies. And so actually, when I thought the feminine was weak, it's super powerful because the masculine and feminine both need each other. And the masculine wants to take care of the woman. So if women are always trying to prove themselves and be better than the man and prove they don't need the man, it demasculates the man. And this was a light bulb for me. I was like, wow. Edgy for me being taken out for dinner and the man pay for everything. I've always been, I'll pay or 50-50. And it was coming from this place of just wanting to prove myself. So that's been a huge shift for me. But something that you can start doing is start saying no. Start saying no, because when you say yes, you say no to something else. I'm going to say that again. When you say yes to something, you say no to something else. And so I'm very clear on my top priorities. And in this world of constant distraction and stimulation, it's more important now more than ever to know where you're going. If you have a business, what is your purpose? Stay tunnel vision, focus on where you are and where you are going, and do not get distracted by other people. Step away from the to-do list. Yeah, your to-do list can just be put aside for a moment. And I don't want this to be another thing on your to-do list. I want you to just feel into this and go, do you know what? I'm just going to have an hour to myself of just having nothing in my diary. I'm just going to be. Another thing that I've started to do is I don't wear any underwear. Like, it might sound a bit edgy for some people. It definitely was when I was like, I'm not going to wear any knickers. Oh, I mean, gosh, I must wear knickers. Absolutely must wear those. I'm like, why? Why do no? So, I mean, in Bali, it's super easy because it's so warm here. I don't wear a bra often. I don't wear pants. And it's just so good to just feel my body. I'm not like hiding anything. I'm not suppressing anything. And I'm wearing such lovely feminine clothes that are flowy. So I come away from these like denim jeans that just chafe me to like these gorgeous long skirts with slits up the side. And it just feels so feminine and wonderful. Of course, get yourself self-loved, nice bath, shower, facials, body care, all of those things. Just really be in your feminine and just be and give yourself that love. Painting is something that I've started to do, and I loved painting when I was younger. All I used to do in my room was paint and draw, and I absolutely loved it. And it's really helped me to get into the receiving mode, because when I'm painting, I am literally just painting. And it's amazing, like most of the time when I've been like painting or drawing, I've put my drawing away, and then I've gone to my phone, and I've had inboxes from people saying, I want to join your business. Can I have more information? Or I'd love to know more about your healthy living program. And I'm like, how easy can it be? How good will you let it be? And another thing that I love is dancing. I honestly never thought I would be dancing on Instagram ever, but I realized that, freedom is freedom in all conditions. And that is also dancing on Instagram and expressing and sharing how I'm feeling and embodying that and putting it out there to the world. So, yeah, those are some things that you can start to incorporate into your life today. But very, very, if you want to start off small, just sit in stillness, even for 5 minutes, and give yourself that time. Because, guys, time is the most valuable commodity. You can never, ever get it back. And if you are not looking after yourself and really embodying your natural state, then what's the point? Where are we trying to get to? Like, your visions will happen when you know that they're already done. And all you have to do is show up to participate, take aligned action, raise your vibration, and just really embrace this magical energy in this world that is surrounding us 24/7. And I can't wait to hear your miracles, your manifestations. Like, share with me, what was your favorite tip, your favorite takeaway from those little rituals that I just shared with you today? And yeah, my wish for you is that you find joy. You find joy and peace and harmony, and you enjoy your life. I want you to enjoy your life. It sounds so simple, but for so long I was not enjoying my life. Always proving, always hustling, always just exhausted, thinking that was a badge of honor. So thank you for tuning in to another episode. I will keep you updated with my progress with all of this, because I'm still figuring all of this out, and there's definitely going to be more content and possibly some courses coming your way to help you with all of this. So until next time, soul diggers, see you soon. Thank you for joining me for another episode. I hope your soul feels inspired and expansive, ready for new levels. And if you want to work with me deeper, and you want to know more about my work with Arbonne and how I help people to live aligned, please reach out. I also have a Align and Shine 5-day course that helps you to live in complete alignment, being in flow and ease and co-creation with the universe. So for more information on that, please head over to the Soul Digger Instagram, _, or my website, kimmella.co.uk. And until next time, please subscribe, share this with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. And please let me know what you love best about this episode. And remember, the magic is within.